Hello everyone. Welcome. Come on in. When you jump on, say hello. Coming around and hopefully I got that pretty, oh, it looks like I got it pretty straight today. Woohoo! Okay, I need this, so we're going to put that here. And let's get us logged in here. Hopefully, Mr. Facebook will cooperate today. So far, so good. Woohoo! It's a walk-in. 925. Okay, I think we're all logged in. Yay! And so far, so good. I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't know that we're going to need it right away. Put it right there. Okay, so what we are going to do today is I have these old milk jugs. And they're container. It's heavy. We're going to put these off on the side and we're going to start to paint this because I want to paint it. And what I'm going to use is the Dixie Belle Secret Path. So we're going to paint that with that to start off with. Oh, there was one other thing. Where did I put it? Aha. We may use sea spray also, but not on this. But we'll see. We will see. Hey, Tina. Thanks for throwing snowballs. So I was saying, we're going to paint this. I'm going to paint it with the Dixie Belle Secret Path. And then I was thinking on the milk jars. Hi, Cindy. We may add to the paint some sea spray to give it a little texture. But we'll see when we get there. But in the meantime, I better take an extra piece of paper towel because this could be a little messy. Who, me? Messy? Never. And paint this. Y'all, it is windy as windy can be out there. It's like, holy Toledo. How are you today, Cindy? So we're going to start off painting. Isn't that a pretty color? Okay, I wanted to make sure I had my heat gun turned on. I said that would have been fun. Let's start with painting in here first. And I think I'm going to try to get into this little groove as best as I can because I want the whole thing to be painted. I know the dogs were like, yeah, outside, woohoo, and it's nice. And then I was looking, and I guess we're going to have a couple days that are fairly nice, and then we're going to go back into rain again. Oh, fuzzy on it, bothering me. So, what has everybody been doing today? Huh. I wonder if that was Ken saying having trouble getting on because he's not trying to come on. He's trying to come on my page and not himself. because I didn't post that. But with all this stuff that goes on with Facebook, I have a couple other admin. That way, if something happens and I can't get on, they can. So they can go in and hopefully take care of it. Were you trying to get on my page, Ken? Hi, Carolyn. How are you? So we are painting, for those that are just hopping on. This had some old milk glass containers, and we're painting it with the, I don't know if you can read it from there, the Dixie Belle Secret Path. Dr. Joanna Lunch. I don't know what that is, Tina. Or are you saying what you did today? So I'm painting all the inside here first, and then we'll start doing the outside. And I just put my fingers in it and the edges. Thanks, Rebecca. Did not do anything today. I bet, girl. I bet you're not feeling up to it. Oh, went to duh. Hi, Becky. I get it. I'd rather you be a silent watcher or listener than be driving and texting, because that's not good. Oh, y'all, we had a bad thing happen just down at the end of our street yesterday. Hi, Cheryl. My grandson came over and he was taking me up to Kroger's, and he said, you know, you got a bunch of police down at the end of the street? Well, we live on the corner of like a four-way, and then the rest of the street goes down to like the main drag. And I said, no, I said, probably somebody racing or something. And they had it on the news, and I get alerts. It was road rage. So somebody didn't like the way somebody was driving, and it was, I think, a lady and 3 children in a van. And this guy was having a conniption fit. And now she may have had her husband in there, because that wasn't totally clear also. But she was driving, and he was going ballistic because he didn't like something she did. And from the way they were describing it, it wasn't anything that she really did wrong. But he didn't like it. So he basically was chasing them down. And it wound up where he was even ramming their car, and she tried to get away from him, got in the one lane, moved on up, and then got back over in the lane she needed to be in. I tried to find chalk frames, went to Hobby Lobby and the grocery store. So, anyway, so I take it you didn't have any luck, Rebecca? So, anyway, guess what happened? He started shooting at the car. The car was, I mean, there were bullet holes in it. It was pretty smashed up from him. Well, I think the husband who was in the car also was carrying, and he fired back because after he rammed into him, he put in reverse like he was going to come at him again. And of course, luckily, the dude is in big trouble. Nobody was, from the way it sounded, nobody got seriously hurt, thank God. But it was like, what is wrong with people today? Thanks for tossing snowballs. Sorry you couldn't find any frames. But it's like you're almost afraid to go out anymore because you don't know what somebody's going to do out on the road. So far, I really like that color. So we're going to dry it and see what it looks like all dried up. it's crazy because, I mean, you could be driving down the road, because this happened to me, could be driving down the road and somebody doesn't go in the speed limit, and somebody does, or even 5 miles over the speed limit, and somebody doesn't like it behind you. And this one never makes any sense to me. They come flying up on your butt, get mad because you're not going faster, then decides, well, I'm going to go around you, and the furthest they can get is right in front of you. Why are you getting all bent out of shape just to move up a spot? That makes no sense to me. None. Hi, Melanie. Country Outback Crafts. Anybody on here that's signing on their page, if you are not following them, please follow them. It helps everybody out. And we know, like I say, you can't watch everyone, but, you know, especially when they're live, but you can go back and watch their replays, and that helps also. But there is a lot of us out there, so I understand if you can't watch everybody. But following helps. Hi, Karen. How are you? Is it Pamela? Is it Bedgood? I might be wrong on how to say the name in that, but I think that's who he said was selling it. I'm pretty sure. How are you, Karen? So I want to paint now. I'm going to paint the top, then move the sides, and then do the bottom. Because I don't, not that anybody's going to see the bottom, but I'll know it's not painted. And I might not do the bottom exactly because nobody's going to see it, but definitely have to do the sides, especially since Karen's on now. She'll get on me if I don't. Right, Karen? Prayers, please. Having terrible time with my eye. A rare. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Definitely. We'll definitely keep you in lots of prayers, my friend. Most definitely. Hi, Roger. Welcome. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. So we were talking about crazy drivers and what happened at the end of my street yesterday. Road rage. Glad I looked at that hole there because I missed a spot. I like finding like the old ball jars and the old milk jars and that. I think they're pretty cool. Thank you, everybody, for keeping Karen in prayers. And Carolyn needs healing prayers, if y'all don't mind saying some and sending them for her. Be greatly appreciated. Can y'all hear the wind out there? Every now and then I can hear the window rattle. Well, you know. Hi, Lynn from Crafty Ladybug. Welcome. I always try to remind, for those that have just jumped on, anybody who's on their page on here, please follow them. Helps us all out when you follow us. And I know somebody was asking me, I know sometimes when I'm on somebody's live, especially if I'm on my phone or my iPad, I don't see the little follow button, but I do on my computer. So I'll go back after the live, and I usually can see it there. I don't know about everybody else, but that's the way it works on my phone and iPad. Thanks, Rebecca. I know they appreciate it. Trying to figure out what to do. Can't read, watch TV, or do anything. Have my eye closed except for putting dozens of eye drops in. Oh. Do you have to wear a patch, Karen? Are you wearing a patch on your eye, or are you just trying to keep it closed yourself? Because that's hard to do. I'm liking that color. Do y'all like the color? It's Dixie Belle's Secret Path. Hi, Vicki. How are you, my friend? So I'm going to be drying this as we go, so I don't put my hand in it. So for the new people that have just hopped on, hi Joan, how are you? Almost didn't see you sneak in there. How are you and your husband feeling, Joan? I hope you and your husband are feeling better, Joan. I know a lot of that nasty viruses have been going around, and now I see, what was it, measles too in some areas? Watching and a ball game? Oh, cool. Double duty. You guys have been having a hard time with that stuff this year. I had it twice, knock on wood, and not having it again so far. No patch, trying to cover with damp. Once in a while, we'll have eye open. I was just thinking maybe if you had a patch, then you could, try to just use your one eye and try to, watch TV or something so you weren't taking a chance of straining your other eye. Okay, now for the most important part. Leaving it like this. No. Painting the sides. Except I do have a wet spot here I didn't get. I couldn't do that to Karen. I have to paint the sides. She would be mad at me. Plus I want it to look all... We had it for 3 weeks last December into January, and now we have it again. Joan, that's what happened to me the end of last year and the beginning of the year. I had it for like 3 weeks, and then I got it again for like another 3 weeks, and I was like, oh my gosh. And now when somebody says, oh, I'm not feeling well, I'm coughing and that, I said, stay home. No thank you, I don't want to go through that again. Because for me, the coughing was the hardest part. I found it at one of our treasure hunts, which would be like a yard sale or an estate sale. And I have another one not like this, but slightly different, and even the jars are slightly different. But I am in the process of rearranging, and I'm going to need some help from Kenny. And by the time he gets home and that, he doesn't really want to mess with it. But on the weekends, except this weekend and next weekend, I don't know how much we'll be able to do. Not this weekend anyway. We won't be able to do anything because we will be at a trial Saturday and Sunday. So maybe before our event next weekend, maybe, but we probably want to wait until after that. I have to move some furniture that I still have in here out, and I'm going to put up some shelving, so it'll give me some more room, and I can stack some of my stuff a little bit easier. So I have, as you can see, some back behind me is cleaned up. A little bit by my table is, but I want more room, so probably within, I'd say, the next 3 weeks, we'll even just for a little leniency, say month, it should be rocking and rolling. He's starting to feel better, and I'm praying I can get good enough to do our event on Saturday. Joan, if you can't next Saturday, you know, we all understand it is not fun to be going through that, but obviously we want you to be a part of it. But don't push yourself either, because a lot of us have a tendency of doing that, and then you're not getting the good quality rest and care that you need to get better. So you got a little bit of time. Hopefully you'll be rocking and rolling. It seems to irritate bad eye when right eye, I get it. Yes, me too. I hate coughing. Yes, ma'am. I don't think he's 100% Cheryl, but I think he's feeling some better. I'm just hoping he's not coming down with anything. The color I am using is the Dixie Belle Secret Path. Yeah, we want you to be better, Joan, because April's not that far away. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, that's the one I couldn't do because I was going to be at the trial this weekend. I forgot. Well, if you can't, I'm sure they'll find somebody, but if I know you're going to try your hardest to do it anyway. So try to rest up these next few days, which isn't much because it's this is Thursday, so you got really Friday. I think one coat's enough, don't y'all? I don't want it to look too brand newy. Yes, I saw this. This was part of James' stash that he had left, and I saw it, and I thought, ooh, but there it is. So if you want to take a screenshot so you know what to look for. Well, go enjoy your dinner. Hope you're having something good, Cheryl. So before we move on to the jars, I think I want to put, what do you think, a little distress on it? Like around the edges and maybe up around the holes. Should be all good and dry. I'm not missing that trip. I don't care what I have to do. I get that. Well, If you're not feeling well, bring your meds and bring your mask. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks, Cindy. So I was thinking about putting just a little bit of distress on there so it doesn't look so new. So what color are we thinking? Do we want gathered twigs, espresso, which is a little bit darker, or the lighter with the gathered twigs? I also have scorched timber, but scorched timber looks more to me like a black. Oh, I also have black soot, but I think that would be too dark. So let's do this, and then y'all can decide. Where did I put it? Right here. Get a little paper towel, and I'll brush some on, and you can. Oh, that does sound good, Cheryl. Go enjoy. I haven't had a good steak in a long time. My girlfriend brought me down dinner, which is good as I can't see. Okay, here's our ground espresso. Get some of that off. Here's our scorched timber. Get some of that off. Now I just kind of wipe it off on a paper towel or a rag. Unless I feel like it's too much, then I will kind of spray it and wipe it off. So this, the last one is gathered twig. This is espresso, and this, no, sorry. This is gathered twig, this is scorched timber, and that's espresso. I'm kind of liking the gathered twig. Blue or purple distress? You know what? Not 100% on that one, because right now I don't know where I put my little tiny ones with moving around, but I don't know if I have any in the big or not. Ooh, guess what? Guess what? Woohoo, guess what? I have little ones. So, Karen, you're not kind of liking these right here. So, let's show you. I have weathered wood. Let me clean that off. Let's do that again. Or come on, get off. I want to clean that brush. Or Villainous Potion. Villainous Potion. The blue is not coming out as blue as, and it could be because this is kind of dirty still, even with brushing, trying to wipe it out. So I'm thinking that you're going to say villainous, but I could be wrong. While I'm waiting to see what y'all say, I'm going to make sure this is totally cleaned off. Purple. Tina's saying purple. Okay, that looks like it's pretty good. So what I'm thinking is like going around the edges and maybe here, a little in here, around the corner, that type of thing. Because usually where you have something like with the holes in that, it gets kind of worn looking. So I'm thinking like just putting a little bit like that for now to start off with. The only thing that I've been having lately is the sinuses have been giving me, and that's enough. I'm bringing that out a little more. So on here, how many people love purple? And is it your favorite, one of your favorite colors? Because I have a couple favorite colors, but I do like purples, and I do, as you all probably know, especially those that have been on here for a while. I do like some oranges, and it has to be kind of like the right situation for that. Yes. And if you don't like purple, what are some of the colors you do like? I'm usually kind of like a earth tone type of girl. It's your favorite? You like lavender, Carolyn? I don't know if you can see in here or not. It's kind of hard, I'm sure. Good choice. Good choice. I don't know why I didn't think of the purple. Because purple is one of my faves. And I'm okay if in some areas is a tad bit darker than others, because I know like sometimes when you get something that's kind of old, there's some that are a little more worn than others. And I don't think I'm going to do the bottom. Hi, Norma. How are you? Purple, teal, and aquamarine. Hi, Jackie. What's the one? Oh, I can't think of the ones that I do use, Jackie. Oh, can't think of the name of it, but they're swabs too. Yes, because not only that, you know, in some of the area it has all that dust and dander and everything. Not that I'm allergic to dogs, but that gets the allergies going. So yeah, and Jackie's talking about in March, we have our big dog show here at our fairgrounds. And it starts, for some of us, it starts on like Wednesday for like setup and that. And sometimes they have some of the specialties going on for some of the breeds. And it goes until Sunday. But that's like, I think it starts the 13th of March. So there's the inside. Now we need to do a little bit on the edges. That's a good thing. Okay. I have one around here somewhere because I just knocked it over. So what Karen's wanting to do is just kind of rub it in a little bit. Kind of softens it up a little bit more. See? We have such a good group of people on here. And some that are on our team and are not on our team. Y'all get to see the behind now. Oh, Jackie, are you still on here? Oh, now I forgot her name. Not Jackie's name. I don't know if you're still on here, Jackie, or not, but I'm going on the 11th. I got an appointment to see Katie. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully she can help a sister out. Yes, I do too. Thank you for reminding me. They just put a little bit there. I need to pull my sleeves up. So I'm kind of excited to be able to go see her. See, we get so busy sometimes doing some of these things. It's nice to have y'all on here because you can remind some of us like me that, hey, try this. Let's see if that lightens that up a little bit more. Sometimes you kind of, even though you're talking and that with everybody, you kind of get into your little zone. Okay. So that should be that. Good, 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 good call. I'm going to put some, not anything liquid or anything. We're going to paint those first. And then we're going to put, this is going to get set off to the side. I'm going to just set that back here. Get my little handy dandy paper towel here because I get messy, y'all. We're going to use the caviar. Just last time, in case anybody wanted to get a snapshot again or didn't get it the first time, this is the color, the secret path that I used on there. Thanks, Norma. Don't remember where I stuck it, so we'll just put it right there for now. I really like it too. I've been wanting to use it, and I thought, oh, what can I use it for? Now let's hope. Oh, did I all show you guys these? I may have, may not have. I found them at Hobby Lobby. They're little micro sponges on a stick. Those are pretty cool. I haven't used them yet, as you can see, but thought we could, sometime I may need them for a little. I don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to give it a shot. I know I'm going to probably should have used a sponge. Truth, you know what? I had another idea, right, y'all? I haven't said it to y'all and didn't even think about it until right now. We are going to take, I thought I had a spoon back here. I do. We are going to take some of our caviar, probably more than some because we got a couple jars to do, and so we'll probably have to mix up some more. And we're going to use some sea spray. Now this is gonna, for those that don't know, this will give it some like texture. Some people use like pickling salt. I've seen some use like cornstarch. There's a couple different others that you could add to, and it kind of makes it a little like grainy-ish. And I think I want to add just a little bit more in here because I kind of want it to be a little more grainy, I think. I was like, where did I put my lid? And for those that don't know, that's what I just used. And mixing it in here. So who's all ready for spring? I know I am, but I want it for here, I want it to be already past April for weather-wise here. Because we usually get a bunch of rain. And I'm just ready for nice spring days. Yes, baking soda. Thanks, Norma. Looking for the... We're going to go with this sponge. When I get a little more on here and on the side, I will show you an up-close picture. It kind of has like a little grainy kind of effect. I don't know if you can tell. Rest well, my friend, Carolyn. Hope you every day you improve more and more. Keeping you in prayers. Missed a spot. Y'all are probably going to be saying, hey, look, look, look. Going to dry part of this and then move on because I don't want it to wipe off anywhere. Thanks, Joan. The beginning of April can't get here soon enough, in my opinion. Just saying. And you can kind of tell when the paint is drying because it doesn't have that, especially on this paint, that real glossy kind of look. I don't know if you can tell from there or not, but it's not as glossy. So, what is everybody doing later today? Know that a couple other people will be on, so I'll probably watch their lives. I don't know if Becky's still on here or not. I was going to ask her if she was still going to be on her live today or not. Who did I miss? If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I will go back and look at comments because I don't like to miss anybody. Outside of up here in the lip, which that's going to be a little tough. But we're going to get it. We're going to work it. Work it, work it, work it. Trying not to get my fingers in the way. How many have had these in their lifetime? I have not had this style. I know when I was growing up, my grandma and them had some of the other style milk bottles that didn't have this kind of lip on it. Watching Laura, nothing. I'm watching granddaughter today, no love, but I really need to, oh, live. You will, Joan. Something, we all have lives, and sometimes life gets in the way. Yes, Joan, you need to be in, at least on the couch resting. You and your husband both. I see a spot I missed, but we'll come back because I want to get the rest of this dried. And I don't know if y'all can see from there, but I'm okay with some areas have a little more texture than others, and I kind of like that little imperfection. I don't like it so always so cohesive, you know, everything looking perfectly the same. I think when you have it like that, it gives it a little more character on some things. Now, on some things I am. You can ask Kenny. I try to be a perfectionist, but there's one. And that didn't take that long for that. Yes, you're here, and you will be on at 7. Oh, you still have 15 minutes to get home? Oh, you should be okay. Ken should be coming in unless he's stopping somewhere here soon. Don't know what we're going to do for dinner. I have no idea. Usually I like to plan ahead and know, but just wasn't feeling it today. We had milk delivered from the milkman as a child. I can remember my mother ordering eggs and cheese from him. Oh, cool. You know what I remember the most? Besides, you know, my grandmother having some of, you know, some milk bottles and that, I remember the Good Humor Man. And what is it? Charles Chips? And now everybody wants a lot of that stuff, like Charles chip cans and stuff. Trying to think of some of the other things from way back. Listen to me, way back. Like I was born way back. I'm talking about in the 60s. For me, I was 64 and 62. As I'm adding more, I'm making sure that if there's any white showing through or a glass showing through, I'm covering it. If you all see anything, just holler and let me know, and I remember the ice man bringing ice. You have a Charles chip can? My mom and them used to, but that was when I was a kid. And then through life and my mom and dad getting a divorce, some of that got lost or sold in the process. I even like some of the old tools. Some of the old tools are really cool looking. I'm just a young pup. My sleeve does not want to stay up. I'm surprised I'm doing as well as I am with the paint. Me and black do not usually get along, and I'm usually wearing more. I really like these sponges. I need to look on Amazon and see if I can get a big pack of them. But I want the ones where you can find, because these are the ones that I have a hard time finding, the real tiny ones. And then there's some that are even tinier than that. So I don't know if Amazon has those on there also. They probably do, because Amazon usually has pretty much everything. But I know some of you weren't on yesterday, but we were talking about somebody had posted on another group that I'm in, what was the popular song when you were 16? Hi, Pamela, how are you? Pamela, we were just talking. Do I have it correct or am I wrong? And I'm okay if you tell me I'm wrong. Are you selling, did you take over for James with the Dixie Belle? Because somebody was asking and I thought it was, and I was thinking it was you. You order yours from Temu? Temu has a lot of nice things, and little rub-on the rub-ons I used yesterday were from Temu. Okay, I'd have to go back and look. Somebody was asking on here, and I thought it was you. So whoever was asking, Pam's on here. She'll hook you up. I really like sea spray on some things. Now, this bottle even looks a little different than the other. When I was 16, yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Oh, yes, I remember that. You like them better than Amazon? So, look, y'all, look at the different textures. I don't know if you can see them. So I think that's pretty cool, just like that, too. I just got done using the Secret Path, Pam, and everybody likes that. So I don't know if you have that or not, but everybody likes the Secret Path color. Teen Angel, oh my gosh, Norma, I was just talking about that when we were talking about it yesterday. What was mine? Shadow Dancing by Andy Gibb. But I was telling everybody my mom gave me some of her 45s, and I said that was one of my favorite songs out of her 45s was Teen Angel. Teen Angel, can you hear me? I can't sing, y'all, sorry. We're up above, and are you still my own true love, or something to that effect? Yes, you'll use the same shop code to get your 20% discount at checkout. Just go. Oh, the silk. Oh, I need some of the silk. I love the silk. I think I just finished the, oh, what is it? It was one of the black colors of the silk. I really like using the silk on frames. It goes on so nice. Oh, see, I missed a spot. Yeah, I used it on the wood piece right here, and everybody was saying how much they liked it. So if you have that color, you're probably going to be getting a bunch of orders. I was asking everybody also who was doing lives today. I know Becky is. I know Laura will be. But I didn't know if anybody else on here was doing a live or if I missed their live. I try to watch as many as I can. And then try to go back and watch some replays. And again, if you can come in on your pages also, because I do ask people if they haven't followed you to follow you, because I know it helps all of our pages, and we're all big, happy, crafting family, and we like to help each other out. And just like we were saying a minute ago, we know it's hard to watch everybody. Life gets in the way. But if you can watch replays or at least follow us, it's very helpful to all of us on our pages. And we appreciate it all so much. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for throwing the snowballs. Need to do a little bit at that bottom, and then this one will be done. Country from Loretta Lynn. Lisa, we were asking, because yesterday we were talking about what was the popular song when you were 16, and that's what everybody's doing. I don't get to watch many lives, but a lot of replays. And that's what I've even told some people. They're like, well, I'm kind of busy. I can't watch a lot. That's fine. I mean, if you can just follow us and watch us periodically or watch the replays periodically, that's quite okay. The following helps us, not watching replays and lives don't eat too, but following us helps us a lot. Use the same code. Yes, thank you, Pamela. We all appreciate that you took that on. Okay, so there's that one. Now, let's toss that over there. I'm going to put that over there too. Let's close up this. I always try to keep disposable spoons, but that one I'm just going to toss there for now. That one it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure, Rebecca. Angel of the Morning. That one sounds familiar also. Can y'all sing me a few bars? Okay. On to our next step. I don't think we're going to need these, so we'll get rid of it. And if we do, so I'm going to I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I thought they were really cool. It's the peel and stick wallpaper. And I cut a piece out already because I just wanted to kind of look and see. And we're going to put at least on one side. Think about right here. I'm using my scrapbook scissors to give it a little, except I probably should have pulled some up before I did that, to give the edges a little something something. Oh, I remember that one, Lisa. So was it you, Norma, that said Teen Angel? Have to go back and look. Yes. I grew up, my mom and them loved Elvis Presley, Engelbert Humperdinck, Sammy Davis Jr. I'm trying to think of some of the women. Loretta Lynn. Now, I know I want to do something around the edges. Oh, okay. If that's it, then that might be it. Did they? I actually got to see Elvis in concert. And then, I think it was like a year later, my mom and I went on a trip to, I think they called it like the Grand Circle. You'd go through Utah, Arizona, and I forget where else. And when we were coming back, we were just going underneath the Cincinnati Bridge when we heard that he had passed. So I did mix up some Rub and Buff and a little bit of zinc. And I thought we could take some of that, and I thought I had a Q-tip here. Probably going to have to use my fingers, but we'll do that after the fact. But I thought we could put some of these on here. Now, I didn't think I want to put them all at the same. Like maybe put one, a little one down here, and then another one somewhere else. Patsy Cline, Tom Jones. Oh, thanks, Norma. I can look at that later. I think Ken's finally home. I can hear the dogs. I'm sure you all probably can too. They're like, Daddy's home. Tina's good at remembering a lot of that. Who sang what and that. So this is what I'm thinking. This one like that. We can put this one on here. And then I'm thinking this one kind of like down here. Maybe trim it up. What do y'all think? And then, oh, I don't want this straight edge. We can do a little bit of the Rub and Buff and zinc gilding wax mixture. Shelley Fabre, Johnny Angel, how I love him. He's got something that I can't resist, but he doesn't even know. Ooh, that does sound familiar. I probably heard some of those from like my mom. But it is kind of cool going back and thinking about a lot of the stuff that you heard when you were younger. All right, now this one's giving me a little grief. It doesn't want to come off as easy as the other one did. Love Motown, like the yes, Four Tops, the Dell, Smokey Robinson, and the Miracles.
How many of these are you doing?
Tina Turner. I love Tina Turner.
I'm your private dancer.
I know y'all can hear Kenny.
You gotta watch me.
I'm kind of laughing because he's saying about being my private dancer. It's not it's not by any means being mean to him or anything, because he'll tell you himself he can't dance.
I can move, babe. I can move.
He can't dance.
If you're going to Branson, you'll see.
He thinks they're going to have some kind of dance thing at Branson.
Did you move this around?
Sort of the other day.
Okay.
But I want 2 more shelves over there, please. My new art, yes, love Teddy Swims.
I don't even know who Teddy Swims is.
That's what happens when you're not in the know, sir.
When I heard somebody talk about Teddy Swims...
Yes, listen to them with my older brother and sisters. I like a lot of the older music. I am not into all this rap, especially the really hardcore stuff. That stuff is no thank you. Tina does now. We had, when I turned 50, all of them eons ago,
yeah,
we had a 50th birthday party, and it was a masquerade one, and we had a band.
A DJ.
Well, a DJ. Kenny can slow dance. We'll just say that.
Real slow.
He did say hi to y'all.
If y'all remember Happy Days, how Fonzie would dance. He'd grab his woman and just stand there. That's about how I dance. But I have been known to cut a rug.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you? I forgot to cut this little end because I don't want it. I don't like those there.
Will Norma be in Branson?
Norma's going to be in Branson. They don't stick that right there in the middle.
I bet you Norma can dance.
Norma, if you're still on here, Kenny said he wanted to know if you can dance.
I bet she is a square dancer.
Oh, when I was younger and a kid, we used to do square dancing in school. I went to a Catholic school for about 8 years. And then when my parents got divorced, went to public school. But they did square dancing.
What are you doing on those, hon?
What I'm using, I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's peel and stick wallpaper. I liked the pattern, so I thought, what the heck, let's try it. Why not? And I believe Norma's saying, yes, she can dance.
I would have bet money on that.
I haven't square danced in a long time.
It looks almost Asian.
I lost it. What is the,
Clogging?
No, I know not line dancing, but a lot of times one of my kids' uncles used to do it to, like, Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, what is that dance called? I used to could, but I probably would break a leg. Hi, Tony. How are you? All right, now this is much more than I wanted, but...
Is my cousin Linda on?
She was.
Because he's a dancer.
All right, I'm going to have to get some more paper towel. Because this is like, just like I said, like rub and buff. So put some on. And we're going to add some color down around here.
Are those milk bottle things?
One of them.
Dang, you've been on this for a while.
We have...
This is cool.
We have some other ones. You know, you could be on your phone and you could help answer if I don't, so I don't miss somebody.
I'll go sit down with a cup of coffee.
Now,
bye, everybody.
This one side I got a little dark. You're feeling anxious. Oh, the jitterbug? I used to. I don't know if I could do it anymore. I'll be honest there. So the one side did get a little darker than I wanted. but that was my fault because I put it on too heavy. Why are you feeling anxious, Tony? If you don't mind me asking. The bad thing about using some of this is no matter how hard I try, I do get it all over on my fingers. Pam said hi, Ken.
Hello. Going to sit down.
See, and the reason why I do like doing this, because look at how it's bringing out all that texture in there. Isn't that cool? I think it is. I'm not doing the, well, maybe I should have done the neck too. I'm doing it on this one. Oh, and what I mixed up for this color is I used a little bit of the gold leaf rub and buff, a little bit of the silver leaf, and a tiny bit of the ebony, and then I added a little bit of the zinc gilding wax, and that came up with that color. You're out without transportation? Oh, I'm sorry. We know that feeling. We've had some terrible issues with some cars in the past couple years. We don't have like a driveway. So the one year, just here, what was it, a year and a half ago, we had our vehicles where we park them out front, in front of our house. And this youngster in his 20s decides he was going to come barreling down the road, and he was intoxicated because they found all of it in his vehicle, and he came flying down. He misjudged, hit the neighbor's car. They have like a cement embankment on the side of their yard, hit that, flipped over, flew right into front of our car. He was on his roof. He was literally on the roof of his car spinning around. Then he tried, thanks, Joan. The transmission went out. Oh, no. And he thought he was going to take off and just get out of there and leave the car there. Well, the neighbor kind of stopped him from that, but totally took out our car and took out their car. Trying to catch up on comments because my comment, Kenny said he was going to get on the phone so he could help catch comments. So after I get some of this on this one, I will go back and rub some more over it because some of it's a little bit darker. And that's okay because bottles and stuff wears a little bit different. But with rub and buff, thus is the name, rub and buff. But I'm okay if a little bit's darker, a little bit here and a little bit there. It gives it that little extra something something. And then I can take this out and spray it. Obviously not in here because I don't want it to choke me out or anything. And seal it. I'll make sure I got the bottoms of here. Yep. Yep. Okay. So I'm not going to keep that. So we're going to put that in my little trash can down there. And we are almost done, y'all. Just got to get my hands wiped off a little bit. No matter, I need to wear gloves, I think, when I'm using any of that stuff, because I always wind up getting it all over my hands. I don't know about you guys. Well, Tony, I hope you're able to get your transmission fixed and sending all good stuff your way, positive stuff your way. Okay, let's do, just for the sake of it, like this. And now, I was thinking at first, but we might not. We may change our mind on this one because I have some dried floral here. And I thought we'd put a little bit in. These I got at Hobbies. So we may change and just put all dried in here. We'll see. That might be too short. Yep, that one goes way down in there, so we'll keep that one. If I cut these again wrong, man! Y'all, I'm doing bad on judging today. Usually I'm pretty good at eyeing something up. This is probably where I needed really to be. I think these are too much in there, don't y'all? Oop, this one fell off, so we'll keep that one. That's one thing I'm not throwing. I don't throw much of anything away. I keep the little scraps in that because you never know. You take some of those short ones out. Ouch. Just stuck myself. Just putting a little something in them. That one's preventing it from going down. Going to have my new supper, then 4 drops after supper, then 2 drops at bed. I'm so cool wearing sunglasses and that with dim lights. Well, Karen, like we all said, we're keeping you in thoughts and prayers, my friend. Hopefully all the drops in that take care of everything. Go rest your eye. So far, what do you think? Ooh. I like this, but it's really huge and bulky, so we won't put that one in there. I think that would be way too much. Now, this might be too little. It is. They broke off as I was in here. Man, they're snipping off faster than I can get them. Yes, they will pick up on you. Dogs will do that. I think with these, we're just going to use these because well, dagnammit, that little sucker broke off too fast. Trying to separate them. As I'm separating them, they're coming. So what do you think, y'all? Just a little something, something. And I've thought, and I can do this after in post, I can take a little bit of, thanks, Pam. Oh my goodness. Tina, are you still on? I can't, jute. I couldn't think of it. And tie like a little bow or something around it. Actually, I think I want to add this in here just to give it a little pop. What do you think? I don't think we need much more. Maybe something over here, but all these I think are too little. Maybe add a couple right there, and then we should be pretty much good to go. I'm just adding these little dry pieces of flour in here to give it a little something. And then I thought I could add like a little jute bow around the front of it. Nothing major. I do think Ken said you missed him dancing. There. I think that's good, don't you? Now, I don't want to get rid of all these because you never know when some of that can come in handy, and they snapped off. The only other thing I was thinking about doing is taking like putting like a little jute bow around them. Hi, Mickey. Sorry I missed you. Thanks, Joan. As long as my fingers work. Oh my gosh. Did you really? I don't see some of our Dollar Trees, I don't think have, or if they have them, they go so fast that they're gone. Well, I'm having a hard time here, y'all. I don't think I cut it long enough. Better to be too long than not long enough. So let's cut 3 of them. We can always cut them down, and I still hold on to the scraps because you never know. I haven't seen them at Dollar Tree. Thanks, Rebecca. He must have danced while making his coffee. Yeah, you know, whoever's going to be out at Branson, we're going to get him to dance. Y'all, you will have fun with him dancing. And he's okay with it. Him and James can dance. They can entertain us. So I'm not going to leave it like that, but something similar to that. All right, I missed a good idea. Looking great. Love this display. spray flowers with hairspray to keep. Okay, we'll do that. Thanks, Karen. Wrap it a couple times around. I'm going to have to do this separately. I know I've cut it long because I don't know about you all, but I do have problems with tying some things. My hands just... And actually that bow I have to turn it around anyway, because I want it where the picture is. Did I do it? No. Let's redo that one because Norma had a good idea. I could get it around at least one other time, so that helped. Did not spill it. Yes, I saw that, Kenny. Spray with the flowers with hairspray. Thanks, Norma. Somebody else said something today. It was Karen with doing the purple distress. And I will seal those bottles anyway because I want to make sure that stays there forever and ever. All right, come on, finger. Ah, getting away from me. Yes, Karen's idea was hairspray and doing the distress with the villainous potion. I hope I didn't cut this one shorter than the others. I tried not to, but it's acting like it might be. So just a last little reminder, if you're not following anybody who's on their page here, please follow them. Helps our pages, and we all greatly appreciate it. Not this Saturday, but the 8th. I'm in an event, and so are several people on here. Come and join us. Will we be reposting about it? I have it pinned to my page. Let's see. Sasa keeps several people on here. Tony, Carolyn, Karen. And if I'm missing anybody, somebody, all in prayers. They all need healing thoughts and good thoughts. And my good friend Cindy and Scott, they also need lots and lots of prayers. I just did some Easter tags and used colored ink to distress. Oh, did you post them, Norma? Norma, I'm surprised. Kenny's in it too, and I'm surprised. I actually kind of already know what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to trim these just a tad. I just have to get a couple pieces together. I'm not sure if Ken knows what he's doing yet. So I'm kind of happy about that. Whoops. So there, I think it looks better with them trimmed. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you hopping on and staying on with me and chit-chatting and sharing all kinds of tips, tricks, and reminiscing about the good old days and our And growing up, it was fun. It always is. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Norma. Oh, yours is a surprise, Ken? Does that mean it's a surprise to you, too? Anyway, everybody have a good rest of the evening. And I will see you all tomorrow. I would say, are they not working? Because the thumbs usually work. Oh, the thumbs are working today. Yay! So y'all have a good rest of the evening. I will see some of you on other lives tonight. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all. Appreciate you. All right, now the heart's not going to come back out. What the hey. Well, have a good one, everybody. Like, where did I put my glasses? Thank you. Night. Bye, all.